Hey, what's up YouTube? Avi here, Command and Conquer Fitness, coming to you with today's video. And in today's video, I'm giving you the conclusion video for Trial 2 of the field testing series, where I went out and asked girls whether they thought John Barbin or Jeff Cavaliere was more attractive. The reason this is interesting is because John Barbin's experimented with steroids for 3 months of his life, and Jeff is a complete natural for life. So we're seeing if girls like steroid users or prefer natural athletes. In the first video of the field testing series, we saw that the naturals kicked ass. Brad Pilon whooped Z's by a large margin, but in this video, it was completely reversed. So that's a takeaway from today's video. Steroids absolutely kicked the ass of the naturals, with John Barbin getting 10 votes and Jeff getting 2, a measly 2. So steroids definitely beat out. Some other observations I noticed. First, Jeff's ribs or gills or whatever you want to call it, basically it's a serratus anterior, this muscle right here above the obliques. It only gets shown when you have super low body fat like Jeff does, and in my opinion it looks great, but lots of the girls did not like it. Only one girl actually liked it, but for the most part, ribs and gills and low body fat around here, not really liked. Hey, what are you going to do about it? I like how it looks. Secondly, girls thought Jeff was too big, which is actually very interesting because in reality, John is much bigger than Jeff. Jeff's 5'7", about 160 pounds year-round. John, in the picture I showed you in Trial 2 field testing video, he's in contest shape, 6 feet, 180 pounds, so he's got 20 pounds on Jeff, yet the girls thought he was bigger. I think this has to do with camera angle, but regardless, it doesn't matter if it has to do with camera angle or not. The fact of the matter is, girls thought too big was bad. So there's a limit to the bigness. We kind of already knew that, but you don't want to be too big. Once again, height was a contributing factor. A couple of girls mentioned this. I don't know what to tell you guys. Girls like height. Newsflash, I said this in the last conclusion video, but I really can't emphasize this point enough. Girls like height. But then again, if you don't have it, don't be discouraged. You got other tools in the tool bag, so use them. Don't let the height be an excuse. Another really interesting fact was that one of the girls called John more natural. This might be an outlier. In fact, I think it is an outlier because that's ass backwards with reality. Jeff is a natural. John's taken steroids for 3 months of his life. He's not a natural at all. So the fact that a girl called him natural, kind of weird. Many girls thought Jeff was too veiny. I personally like vascularity when I'm looking at aesthetic athletes. I like vascularity on my own body. When I'm getting more vascular, I'm like, yes, that means less body fat. That means I'm getting shredded. I like it, right? Well, apparently there's a limit to how much vascularity is good because Jeff is super vascular and most of the girls were not digging that. So just something to be aware of. Lastly, John was called more defined or more cut or whatever. Basically, he just looked more, everything was poking out a little bit more. And that was mentioned 3 times. So definition definitely plays a role in aesthetics and attraction. Although in my opinion, Jeff is super defined. I think it was just the camera and the lighting that made him look less defined, because in real life, Jeff is one of the most defined people out there. Not to take anything away from John, he's super defined in contest shape too, but Jeff maintains it year round too, which is even more amazing. Anyway, they're both super defined, but the girls thought that John was more defined, the steroids guy, so pretty interesting. That's it for today, guys. Hope you guys liked the video. If you did like the video, make sure to hit that like button and the subscribe button below. If you have any video ideas or questions in general, make sure to contact me at commandconquerfitness@gmail.com. And last but certainly not least, escape the matrix and embrace your ideal.